Xplorers. Hadn't done a video on the Ryker in a while. I've had these bags for quite a while. This is a back bag right here. Got them from Sling Mods probably back in May. I've been real busy with work and just hadn't had time to put them on. So I'm on vacation this week, so I thought, well, I'm gonna get it done. And it shouldn't take very long. This is not going to be an install video. Sling Mods has an install video on these bags. I downloaded it in my phone, so I'm going to use it to go by to do this install. I'll let you know how it goes and show you the end result. This is the back bag right here. These lights here, there's lights, and there's lights on each side of the bags, tail lights, and there's the brackets. Here's the boxes they came in, 2 of them. It took about, I'd say about 2 months to get these. You had to pre-order them. I think they were $6.99. It seemed like they got keys for the side bags, and there's separate keys for the rear bag. I don't know why they do that. It's kind of stupid. You just got more keys you got to keep up with. And that's the rear mount right there. I'll let you know how it goes and show you the end result. Hopefully everything will go okay. Nothing usually goes okay with me. I'll probably run into a couple snags. Hopefully it'll be easy. The install video looks pretty easy, and I'll get back with you when I get everything done. See you in a bit.
6 hours later.
Alright guys, I want to show you the instructions they give me. Not a lot of help when it comes to putting this wiring harness together. It comes in pieces. Nothing like it does on the video from Sling Mods. The one on Sling Mods looks like it's all in one piece, but it's not. And it comes in a little pack and it's all in pieces. You just kind of got to figure it out, what goes where. One of the things I did notice, was right, them telling you where to plug that in and plug that in, but the wiring harness itself was all in pieces, and I had to kind of just figure it out on my own how to piece them all together. And another thing on the video, this mud plate that's on the bottom here that you got to take off. I got it off okay, but I couldn't get, after I unloosened this this here, it still didn't want to come out, so I ended up taking the seat off. I've got it's not a stock seat, so I just popped that off, and I pulled it through that way. And nothing's ever easy like they're going to show you on the video. So that's as far as I got right now. I'm about ready to run the wiring harness up the swing arm and bring it up the seat here, and we'll see how that goes. They don't give you any zip ties too, but I got plenty of, they did give me zip ties. And there's all the bolts and stuff that connect the bag to, and also wire holders right there. We'll see how it goes, and I'll show you a little bit more as I go along. If I see anything else that's different from the video, I'll try to include it in on this video, and I'll talk at y'all a little bit.
Day 2.
What's going on? Welcome to day 2 of the install of these bags to go on this Ryker. Really like the way it turned out, but it was such a big pain in the ass. I don't think I'd ever buy them again if I had a chance. Turn it on and give you a chance to see what it looks like. Really looks good. I tell you, the worst part about it is the wiring harness. The wiring on this, for these bags is just terrible. You know, like I've said it before, I'm no mechanic. I can usually figure things out pretty good. It's not near as easy as they showed on the Sling Mods video. You better have a full day, probably a day and a half, if you're going to put this on. Let's see, some of this wiring. From that wiring harness, this one didn't even work. I think this was an extender. You got to put in, you got to put it together, snap it into, there's one long one and there's like 3 or 4 different short ones, and I think this was an extender, and this one didn't even work. I had yesterday plugged into bags after I got the wiring harness, ran it down the top and brought it up, plugged into bags, would not work, neither one of them. The top bag either. So this morning I come back out here, pulled everything back off again, started looking at each wire, found out this one didn't even work, and some of the wires, the ends will pull out if you're not careful, so try not to tug on it when you're bringing it through. Also, this top bag, the wiring came out of the very end, and I had to rewire that. That took about 2 hours. Then I couldn't get it to stay. Kept having to cut it, put it back in. Here's what it looks like, the signals. Looks really good. But you know, once you get past the wiring part of it, and I didn't run any more of it, so I made sure the wires would work, that I had the wiring right. So I made sure all that was right before I ran it down the side and up under the seat and back out at the top. Then you got quite a bit of wires left over there, and you gotta tuck them under with some zip ties, and the bag itself, the top bag, it's probably big enough to put 2 helmets in. It's got a nice liner in it. 2 separate keys, one for the top and one for the sides. I don't think you could take the top or the sides off. I don't think they can steal it without the key. You know, they won't pop off. These come off, this comes off, this comes off. Once you put the key in, and if you want to take it off. And like I said, I like it. I don't know if I'd buy it again. Really looks good on the bike. I guess it's a rally bagger now. I don't know what you call it, but it looks really nice. I'll probably do a little test ride just to see how it holds up on the bumps and stuff. Make sure the wiring's gonna hold up. I know I had trouble with this one too. I zip tied it to that where it won't move. All I can say is spiderextras.com or whoever makes this, I hope you come out with a better wiring harness for this, because it, and whoever wired the bags too. I think they could have done better. Like I said, the ends would pull out. So if you see this YouTube video, pass that along, whoever does your wiring or makes your wiring. Try to make sure it's a little bit better, because that was the worst part of this install. The rest of it, the back rack, that all went in pretty easy. The side went in pretty easy. Just popped the bags on. It was just that stinking wiring. Next thing I'm going to do, I've got mirrors. I don't like these Mickey Mouse mirrors. I think they look cheap. I'll probably get a lot of backlash over that, but I don't care. I'm putting these mirrors on. It looks better. I think that'll be the last thing I'm going to do to this year. Be the mirrors. And next year, we're probably going to replace the shock there, because it doesn't. That's another thing I can't believe. Being a rally, doing 2-up, that it bottoms out, and I've adjusted that shock. I've got a video on that, and I've got the 2-up seat there. That's another thing, you got a backrest with that bag right there. It's pretty cool. But that's all for now. Any questions, just leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. Like I said, it looks really good. Just that wiring, the wiring sucked. Just keep your rubber to the road there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.